But first, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has met with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in Berlin. The two leaders voiced their commitment to a peaceful solution in the Middle East. But after comments made by President Abbas, Scholz said he rejects the use of the term apartheid to describe relations between Israel and the Palestinian territories.
The reinforcement of the two-state solution and the destruction of the 1967 borders by the Israeli side, and the creation of the new reality in an apartheid system that is against us by the Israeli side, will not be in the service of security and freedom.
Of course, regarding the Israeli politics, we have a different assessment. I want to say clearly that I won't use the word apartheid, and I don't believe it is right to use the term to describe the situation.
Let's bring in DW's political correspondent Simon Young. Simon, plenty of friction there. What else did the two leaders talk about?
Yeah, this was about an hour or so of talks between Chancellor Scholz and President Abbas. And the Chancellor said that he welcomed the ceasefire between Islamic Jihad and Israel. Of course, they focus mainly on this recent escalation of violence in the occupied territories. And Chancellor Scholz said that he continues to support the plan for a two-state solution. And there were differences between the two men as well. Abbas calling for instance, for full membership of the UN for Palestine, for the Palestinian entity. At the moment, they only have observer status. That's something Germany doesn't really support. Chancellor Scholz saying it's perhaps time to hold elections again after 18 years in Palestine. So there were frank talks, but I think it's these comments about apartheid that really show, these live press conferences can be dangerous for leaders. Unscripted remarks may be made, as here, about apartheid, and there could be a need to challenge those remarks. We can hear what happened again at the end of that press conference when, again, President Abbas used a difficult term.
Since 1947 to the present day, Israel has carried out 50 massacres in 50 Palestinian villages, in cities like Deir Yassin, Tantura, Kafr Qasim, and many more. 50 massacres, 50 holocausts, and until today, every day, our people get killed by the Israeli army. We demand an end to that.
Simon, so the Chancellor just walked away after Mahmoud Abbas talked about Israel committing 50 holocausts.
Well, that's right. He looked unhappy while the president was speaking, and it seemed like he wanted to say something, but it looked as if the press advisors got in the way and ended the press conference abruptly. But of course, normally a German chancellor would not just allow the suggestion that Israel is responsible for multiple Holocausts to pass without comment. And there have been some waves created here in the response in Berlin and in the media this evening with the Bild Zeitung sort of picking this up, calling it an anti-Semitism scandal, and also carrying a quote from Chancellor Scholz saying that it's unacceptable, these type of remarks from a German point of view. The Christian Democrat leader says that the Chancellor's lack of reaction is unacceptable. So, it just shows again the difficulty that can arise when leaders speak unscripted at live press conferences.
Political correspondent Simon Young, thank you so much.